is everyone suddenly obsessed with the mini puzzle? It's come from a quiet insider to the bag every influencer has on their feed. But here's the question. Is this really a timeless investment or your next regret bag? Let's break it down. And wait until you hear how it stacks up against other bags that I've used myself. Hi, I'm Maria, and today we're going to be talking about my Loewe Mini Puzzle. This is in the calfskin Sand Mink color. I've had this for about 2.5 years. I've done a review of this that's almost 2 years old. I thought, why not do an update on it? It's very highly commented and requested because the hype is only half the story. What really matters is what you're getting for that price, because that's a lot of money. The craftsmanship is insane. Loewe is known for being the leather house of luxury. The origami fold design is architectural chic and unlike anything else. And I think that's really why I was drawn to it. And at first I wasn't really into it. And then the more I saw it from people I admired, the more I got into it. But just because something is well made does automatically mean it's worth the money. Luxury has tricked us before. Let's see if the mini puzzle actually works as a bag in real life. So I could clearly now leave you with what's in my bag, at least an updated one that's more recent. This is the puzzle. This is what we're talking about here. Strap and everything. Again, like I said, everything is in good condition, but straps, okay? Nothing's happened to the strap. It's great. Now, let's see what's in my bag. We have the L'Oreal Paradise Big Deal. I have my Spike Valentino lip balm. This is like this really deep color. I am obsessed. It's so good, so pretty. Then my Valentino, this is the travel one. Sweet, just really refreshing, like a day at the beach. I don't know how to describe it. Then I have my lotion here. That does not hurt. There's my Vaseline all-purpose cream lotion. Put that on for soft, glowing skin. Cannot go wrong. A little bit on the elbows. Then I have my mint container design from Amazon. It's pretty much just my medicine. All right, so my wallet, my trusty things, my ear. I literally even have my camera in here. The Sony ZV-1 with the lens. Literally. Everything fits in there. The better your organization, the more you can do. Now, so that's what the bag is looking like. All of the every single thing that I just mentioned literally fits in here. This small little compact bag is literally holding so much stuff. Trend piece or everyday bag? This is where people get confused. The mini puzzle looks versatile. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. Its rise feels very trendy and TikTok driven, in my opinion. Think about the Jacquemus moment, right? Everybody wanted it, and suddenly it looked outdated. Could that happen for the puzzles, or is it truly timeless? Let's go and compare it with other bags you may be thinking of buying. So which bag would actually win? So if you're thinking of getting the mini puzzle, you're also looking at the small Fendi Peekaboo, maybe the Bottega Mini Jodi, probably the YSL Lulu Puffer, maybe a Celine Triomphe, maybe a Prada Clio. And from my experience, here's the teeth. From my experience, the Lulu Puffer is timeless, but not as practical. And I still haven't, I love it, but that's what's the truth. Once you stuff mama, it becomes harder and harder to close. The Fendi fills up quite a lot for such a small bag, but it leans formal for me, and I don't want to wear that every day. It scratches easily because it's lambskin. I had the Jodi, barely fit a phone. The zipper was a mission. Try getting into it with just like one hand while your arm is in the hook. Too difficult for the price that I paid for that bag, and that's why I no longer have it with me. It's been given to my sister. Fits her lifestyle way more than mine. Size-wise, if you want to go affordable, I have this 9 West bag, which I used quite a lot, like a while back when I was like trying to expand my closet. Now, obviously, the shapes are different, but the size of what fits in here is the same. One of the cons of this bag, just so that you're aware, is it does not have a zipper. Now, I didn't have a lot of things fall out, but it is a good size comparison-wise, and this is like under $50, and whereas we're talking under $3,000, right? So size-wise, those are price ranges that you can go levers, right? And then now, a really cool bag you can look into. This is the Marc Jacobs. It's a shoulder bag. My husband got this for me a while ago. Now, price range for this one, you're going into like the mid-luxury range. So 200, 300 may be the max point you can get for this one. Again, price ranges, those are the things that you could get. Size-wise, this is a shoulder bag. You get a lot of leeway from this. It's all leather, great quality, slouchy look. And it's not as geometric, but it does fit. Everything that's in here would 100% fit in here. If you're not really super explorative of the color, go with something a little bit more neutral like this, or go obviously with something black, you know, whatever range would be fitted to your closet. That's the point. So that's another one you could try. Another Loewe bag. I've had this one for a while. This is a trusty old bag of mine. Absolutely obsessed with it. I wear it quite a lot. All the things that fit in this bag here now would fit 100% in this bag. And let's say I also was tired of the shoulder bag aspect of it. I could put a crossbody because it has a crossbody aspect. You'll know this bag because I've done a review, or at least I've talked about this bag in the past. Everything that fits in here would fit here, whereas I believe this is coming in at like $1,800 or so right now. Again, still cheaper than this one. Now, the Prada Clio and Celine Dion, I've heard good reviews. Look into those more, but the puzzle is probably the most versatile. I'll link some trusted retailers below so you can see the prices. Check out secondhand stores, Fashion File, The Real, Boutique, great market sites. I'm also going to link some dupes because there are a couple that look very similar on Amazon. It's a different sizing, but you could get that too. There are some downsides we have to talk about. In everything, there are pros and cons. You just hope the pros outweigh the con. What no one tells you before you buy. The mini size can be deceiving. It fits a lot of stuff. I think that one of the best part is, outside of the flap just being on top here, which I just love, which is just safety, then you obviously have this aspect of it too. So you have this double safety aspect. I don't feel like anything's gonna fall out. Even without it being zipped, it feels very safe to me. That's like literally a big thing about it. Everything that's in this bag, lovely, lovely. This is a very compact bag. In every good thing, there's a bad thing. Keep that in your head. The cons include, just like you saw, like the mouth and opening is a bit tight. Is it great for safety and things not fall out? But at the same time, you want to put more stuff in here. Like my cell phone wouldn't fit in here right now. Like my iPhone 13 Pro Max, which is what I still got, that I'm recording on right now, it will not fit in here. And that's my truth. I would have to take a couple of things out to make sure it fits. Those are the limitations. The mouth opening, you feel like you're stretching this quite a lot of times, even though it holds up, it's good, everything's great. But I do feel sometimes like I'm really putting effort there, and I wouldn't be surprised one day if, you know, I see there was like a rip or something. I haven't seen any in about 2 years. I've shown a video of how much stuff fits in here, but the one thing is, if everything is in here and you want to put your iPhone 13 Pro Max like I have or bigger, it's not going to fit. Well, it will, but to take it out will be the biggest mission of your life. Just don't do it. I've almost lost my mind. Don't even put my phone in here. If you had a smaller phone, you could get away with it. I don't, so I cannot. It's still lovely, amazing bag. It fits so much for me because of its rigid structure, and it's not the soft, squishy, everyday bag you might imagine, because this one is a harder leather. This is, I can't even remember now. What is this? I gotta look it up. This is the Calfskin Mini Puzzle in Sand Mink. A bit more rigid. I would say, like, I have some other leathers from Loewe and they slouch so quickly, so easily. You see my other puzzles, I love them so much, but does this one really slouch? Also, the minis don't slouch that much. They just don't have that much room to go. But this leather itself is a grainier, harder leather. Like, not a lot of scratches are happening. Grateful for that. So yeah, resale values are not exactly what you think, but they're not bad. So does that mean it's overhyped? Not exactly. So for the final verdict, staple or hype? The Mini Puzzle can be a forever bag. I've had this for 2.5 years now, but you have to be strategic. Stick with neutral colors. This is a neutral color for me. So with browns and like beige, you want to maybe go with tan, black, navy, because I think it will live in your closet for years. If you're buying into bold colors or chasing the hype, that $3,000 is going to feel like a bad decision super duper quickly. I can promise you that. So if you're really on the fence, I really want you to shop smart. I love you and I want the best for you. Now, between the mini and the small, which one would I pick? I would go small. Why? Because especially over time, you use a small sizing of the Loewe Puzzle and it becomes very slouchy and it doesn't feel like a big structured bag. I don't care. This doesn't feel structured or big or anything. I'm just saying that to fit more things, I've used my Loewe Puzzle for trips and travel before. I've taken this with me in so many places, and it's my going out for dinner bag when I was in Jamaica and do my travels. And I will put everything in it for the flight, everything in it for my going out and dinner vibe, right? Because it's that type of bag. It's a black bag. It looks cool and it's slouchy. So that's another big thing for me. Maybe go size small instead of a mini. If you're a mini bag girly and you don't need your phone, by all means, please live your life, baby girl. girl. Let's talk about how to actually shop smart for Loewe. Don't just pay full price. Think doesn't discount often. Sites like Satire, Edilist, or Edilist sometimes drop select colors. Don't forget Fashion File. Don't forget resale sites. Just make sure it's a trusted source. I'll link reliable retailers below. If you're building your wardrobe, check out my style reset kit. I'll help you avoid buying the hype and making smarter investments. Let me know your questions and comments below. And if you want to know which bags actually hold value, my luxury gray market video is next. You don't want to miss it. And until next time, bye friends.